Good evening, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are great. This is going to be my first class for you kids. Let me introduce myself as I am new to your class. This is Prakash B. Patil, the Vice Principal as well as Mathematics teacher of SJTVP's Guru Basava CBSE school. I will teach mathematics for your kids. Today we shall start a new chapter. Before starting the chapter, let me write the date and details. Today's date is 12th May 2020. Day is going to be Tuesday. Subject mathematics. Today we'll start a chapter number 3, and name of the chapter: pairs of linear equations in two variables. So this is going to be chapter number 3, pairs of linear equations in two variables. As you all have studied class 8th as well as class 9th, in class 8th you have studied about linear equation in one variable. In class 9th you have studied about linear equation in two variables. So I hope there is no need of introduction, but in short I am going to introduce this chapter to you. Let me write a linear equation in two variables example. This is an example of linear equation in two variables. Let us decide why it is known as linear equation in two variables. Here you can see x and y, two alphabets can be seen here. So this is going to be a variable, as well as you're finding here 2, 3 and 5. These three are known as constants. Why x and y is called variable? Because they are unknown to us. They are unknown to us. It means they keep on changing. Whereas 2, 3 and 5, they are known as constants because we know the value of them. We know them. So this is constants and variables which I explained. Now the example which we have taken here, why do we consider it as a linear equation in two variables? Can anyone say me the power of x? What is the power of x? Power of x is 1. What is the power of y? Power of y is also 1. So here we are having two variables, and both the variables, when we consider, the highest power itself is 1. Highest power of equation is 1. That if you consider x as well as y, whichever you consider, both of them have the highest power as 1. So highest power of the equation is 1, and this one is known as degree of the equation. If degree is 1, then it is known as linear equation. One more example I'll write to show that it is not a linear equation. That is 2x to the power 3 plus 5y to the power 1 is equals to minus 6. Can anyone give me the highest power in this one of any one of the variable? Here we can highlight it. X has the highest power 3 and y has the highest power 1. So which one is a bigger one? 3 is a bigger one. So here degree of this equation is equals to 3. In this, the degree is 1. Here we can see the degree is 1, so it is a linear equation. Here the degree is 3, so it is not a linear equation. It is a linear equation. Let me write 2 more examples so that we can differentiate between linear equation in one variable and in two variable. Let's compare both of them. In the first equation which I have written, how many alphabets can you see? Here we can easily see there is only one alphabet, that is X. Whereas in second equation we can see 2 alphabets, one is X, another one is Y. So how many variables are available in the first one? There is only one variable which can change. The second one, you can see that X and Y, there are 2 variables available. Before considering 1 and 2 variable, whether they are linear, yes or no? Yes. Here highest power of X is 1. In these two also, if you consider, X is also having the highest power 1 and Y is also having the highest power 1. So these are linear equations. These both are linear equations. The difference only is this first one is having only one variable, that is X, and in this one there are 2 variables, that is X and Y. Now in this chapter you are going to study about pairs of linear equation. Pairs means 2. Pair means what? 2. So every question which you study in this chapter will be having 2 equations, and both the equations will be having the same variable. Let me give you the standard equation and the definition of pairs of linear equations in 2 variables.